barbershop conversation, guys. Feel free to hit the subscribe button. September 28th, save the date, y'all. Save the date. September 28th, morning time to early afternoon. We're going to put on a hell of an event September 28th in the morning. Stay tuned. We had about 200, just over 200 people in Houston come through them doors. We're going to double that in LA. City coming out strong. And I believe August 25th, backpack giveaway, free haircuts and backpack giveaway for about 100 kids. It's going to be in Inglewood, but hold tight. I'll confirm that probably next week. If not by the 5th, I'll have everything confirmed for that. And let's delve into this, man. I heard Andre Ward's response to TeoFimo Lopez's dad comments in the corner when he uses the N-word. And I want to say shout out to Andre Ward. This is important that we understand that it's not tolerable. It's not acceptable for people to minimize us, because when you have to understand something in its totality, when the person uses the N-word, and you're like, why am I screening myself, right? Why am I censoring my own words? But when a person uses the N-word, it's a reflection of the entire culture. All right. If they have the courage to use the N-word on one person, that means the level of respect for the entire civilization is below average. And I just want to say thank you to Andre Ward. I didn't see it. I was out. I was at Sam Watson's. Sam Watson was getting a key to the city in Las Vegas, and my DM exploded with people videoing it and sending it to me. What TeoFimo Lopez's dad did, and how Andre Ward responded. My DM exploded. You know what I mean? So I just want to say thank you, Andre Ward. I appreciate you for doing this. And I just want people to understand this. This is not the first time TeoFimo Lopez's dad has done something like this. And I'm not going to speak on it because Andre Ward didn't speak on it. So I'm great at playing my part. I'm great at playing my position. I don't overstep the people who are in the leadership position. So I will adhere to that. I will stand behind Commander-in-Chief Andre Ward and let this be overstood and understood. That's all we wanted from you, Andre Ward. No more, no less. We're not asking you to be super black man. I'm not super black man. I don't represent for all black men, and I never will, and nor can I. I'm not. No one has that honor. It's just when it's time to be black, we need you to be black. And in a time like that on ESPN, I don't know what the viewership did, but it's time to be black. And I take pride in what my understanding of the culture is. I don't know everything. I take pride in being black. I take great pride in it. I love being black. If God said, if you can come back as any race, I would want to be black. It's just unequivocally, you know. And I just want to say again, thank you to Andre Ward. It was very important for me to hear you respond in that manner. And I know on some level, I'm not going to divulge information, Mr. Ward, but I know how personal it was for you when he said that. I know the story. I know the story, and I'll be honest, Mr. Ward, Andre Ward. I've been holding that story back because out of respect for y'all and in the business of boxing, I held back on talking about another occasion that TeoFimo Lopez's dad has used derogatory comments towards our culture. And so I will respectfully not divulge that information. I will play follow the leader. If you guys want to talk about it, I will definitely double back and use my platform to expound on that situation. But I just want to say thank you again, Mr. Ward. I know you got two people to your right who are non-understanding of the totality of that word and non-understanding of the totality of the emotional and spiritual currency that that word has. So, um, barbershop conversations, man. TeoFimo Lopez dad should not be welcome in any soul food restaurant in America. That was intentional on his part. That was premeditated on his part. Trust me, I 1,000% no believe. I don't know. That was premeditated on TeoFimo Lopez. You don't naturally do something like that. Trust me. You don't, because when I walk into a situation, I understand. If I walk into a business and understand, I know what that climate smells like. When I walk into a media room, I know what that climate smells like. When I walk into a barbershop on Slauson and Crenshaw, I know what that climate smells like. You understand? So I 1,000% believe it was premeditated. That was intentional on TeoFimo Lopez's dad's part. And it's sad that now TeoFimo Lopez fan base he just lost 30% of his fans, 40% of his fans, paying fans, because we don't accept that. It's not for any culture. I am very cognizant of culture and I was going to use the word delicacy, but understanding people culture, and I desire to understand and learn more. You know, as you know, there's three cultures in my house. Lincoln and Kennedy are Japanese, Chinese, and black. 25, 25, and 50% black, right? And I know the importance of them learning the culture, and I know the importance of me learning the other half of their culture, and learning and reinforcing it into them, so when we grow old, they can be better understanding of the realities, and be able to teach their kids and generations to come, because those pictures on your nightstand, those pictures in your living room should tell stories. They're not just pictures of family members because they're your family. They're pictures of family members that were trailblazers. They're pictures on your nightstand and when you walk in your house, because those are the people that impacted your legacy and your lineage. And I take pride in that. And um, I'm very succinct in understanding the big picture. I'll make mistakes and missing the little details of it, but I believe I have an understanding of 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 it in its totality. Not perfect along the journey, I mean, perfect moments, perfect failures, all the above are true. And I want to digress to Andre Ward and just say, Andre Ward, um, you're going to be like for real, because because of who you co-work with. You have to be that dude. You have to be that person when it's time to be black. You have to be black. And I, I say thank you, because if I was covering that, well, I wouldn't have heard it if I was covering the fight. Honestly, I wouldn't have heard it, because I don't know what goes on in the corner. Because sometimes you can't hear, or a lot of times you can't hear what's being said in the corner, even if you sit in ringside. But I'm waiting for Top Rank to make a comment about that. I'm waiting for ESPN to make a public comment about that. You understand what I'm saying? I'm waiting for Bob Arum to make a statement about, more so Bob Arum, not I mean ESPN, yeah, but I'm not too concerned with ESPN. I'm more concerned with Bob Arum, um, and how he views it. And I probably won't interview Bob Arum. I don't know. I don't know if I'll ever interview Bob Arum again. And but it's I say thank you, man. Thank you, for real, for real. And I know we don't always agree, Andre Ward. I know the past 6 months, 7 months, we have been on opposite ends of the track in terms of what we believe. But by your comments, understanding your core beliefs, uh, you honor them. In that moment, you honored them, and I say thank you. So, barbershop conversation, September 28th. I think we're gonna have a hell of an event out here in LA. I expect 300 to 400 people to show up. Easy. Uh, expect it to be final by Labor Day, I want to get through the backpack giveaway and haircuts for over 100 kids here in LA. I want to get through that, and because I'm not covering the fight in August, I'm not going to the next. Can I tell you guys a great story? I'm gonna share it in another video because I want more people to hear this story, and this is why how important we are to each other. I made a comment yesterday on my review that I'm not going to the um, um, Tank Davis fight because the plane tickets are too expensive, right? And um, I'm very efficient financially. I know it cost me $1,000 to go to a fight. I know I'm going to make $2,000 on the fight, right? Just doing interviews and stuff like that. And so I know I'm going to make money on the deal, right? And I also know I have a family at home, right? So I the tickets were coming in to go fly. I cannot fly now. I have to fly nonstop, you know, and just because of the time differences, right? So if I go completely East Coast, I have to get a nonstop flight because I'm gonna lose a day if I have a connecting flight going to the East Coast, you know. So um, uh, so I so I said the tickets were coming in at $550, and I said I couldn't go. Don't you know? Within 10 minutes, within 10 minutes of me, um, within 10 minutes of that video, a subscriber. We gotta we gotta come up with a term for y'all. I hate using the term subscriber, which makes me, you know, I want to make this like a equal share type of thing. But for the sake of this conversation, a subscriber hit me in my DM. Right? He says, "Do you mind flying standby?" I said, "No, I don't mind flying standby." You know, and I said, "I'm going to quote me," and I said, "Yeah, how much will it cost?" He says, "No, I'm going to give it to you for free." No, I says, "I want to pay for it." And then he went on to tell me, "Thank you for something that we have transpired in the past," and um, and to that, I just want to say thank you to y'all because so many times I travel and it's expensive traveling, right? If I'm traveling twice a month, you got to factor that in, you know. Um, um, every city I go to, I've never gone to a city and someone's never offered me their home. I've never gone to a city and someone's never offered me a car. I've never gone to a city where people's offered me lunch, dinner, a tour guide. Every city I have traveled to in the last 2 years, I swear to God, I have been offered everything to accommodate me to offset my costs. And I say thank you to that. For real, I say thank you. I'm forever appreciative because uh, just your engagement continuously inspires me to drive, and go in. All right. And I'm forever grateful, man. And I know one day in 2075, 2078, your son or daughter is going to see my son or daughter. We're going to be long gone. I'm going to be out this motherfucker. I'm going to be chilling somewhere. And they're going to have a conversation. By then, I'm going to have 200,000 subscribers by then. And, you know what I mean? And Barbershop has gone on to become an LLC, you know, a promotion conglomerate at some point. And they're going to have a conversations about how this channel have impacted life in boxing and life outside of boxing, which is where I want it. So, um, so I believe I'm 100% a believer in the butterfly effect. I believe that um, everything has value, everything has merit, and I say thank you in advance to everyone that has offered to help me. I've turned down 9 out of 10 of them, right, right, and but it's not because I don't value it. It's just I have to get comfortable with people wanting to help me. Like even when I was poor, broke, and lonely, I never asked for anything. I slept in my car as opposed to uh, bothering people. Can I stay on your couch? Can I do? I slept in 1980 82 Oldsmobile Omega. I was homeless. You understand what I'm saying? I was homeless um, for basically every summer of college. Every summer of college, when school ended, I was homeless. I slept in the car. You understand what I'm saying? And then when I graduated from college, my first 2 years, I was homeless. You understand? I slept in my best friend's house. He offered me a futon, but outside of that, I mean, I was basically homeless. You understand what I'm saying? With the college degree, and I know I'm learning. This YouTube channel is helping me learn that we are a community. So anyways, man, barbershop conversations, man. I appreciate y'all. Save the dates if you're in LA. August 25th, backpack giveaway, over 100 backpacks and haircuts for kids in the city of LA. And September 28th in the morning. Expect something to be announced after Labor Day, and we'll move forward from there. We got a lot of time to plan it. We gonna need a space, and it's just gonna be electric. So barbershop conversations. Feel free to hit the subscribe button, and thank you, Mr. SOG Andre Ward. Appreciate you. Peace.